gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you to Hartsfield Manor. My name is Margaret Brady, and it's my privilege to conduct your ceremony here today. And this is my colleague, Jane Hebden, and Jane will be registering your marriage. So Keith, you have escorted Rachel here today. Are you willing to give her hand to Michael in the knowledge that he will be a kind and loving husband and take good care of her throughout their married life?
I am.
Thank you very much indeed. Please be seated, everyone. And you two, if you'd like to come towards the table a little bit. Should we put these on the table? Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? Yeah? To knock this over, it's fabulous. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Michael and Rachel have asked you to witness their marriage vows and to share with them the happiness of this very special occasion. As no legal objection has been declared against your ceremony, it may now take place. That's a good thing. Now, although your guests know who you are very well, the law requires that you identify yourselves in your full names. So, Michael, could I have yours, please?
Michael John Philip Aitchison.
Thank you. And yours, please, Rachel?
Rachel Warren.
Thank you. The place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Before you're joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. Now you get to have a little to sit down now because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have, before we proceed any further, we're going to have our first reading. And we're going to ask Valerie to come forward to read an extract from Les Miserables. Thank you.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be creative. In marriage, the little things are big things. It is never too old. It is never been too old to hold hands. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through the years. It is having a mutual understanding, a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in a spirit of love. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow old. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
Thank you very much indeed. Round of applause for Valerie. Thank you. Now, could we have you on your feet again, please? Now, I'm going to ask each of you in turn to declare that there's no legal reason why you should not be married here today. So could I ask the witnesses to come forward, please? Oh, it's you again, I'm afraid. Yep. It's Valerie and Charlotte, please. So you might want to come one each side here. Give us a little bit more room. Excellent. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you. And we're going to start with you, please, Michael. You just repeat after me. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Michael John Philip Aitchison.
Michael John Philip Aitchison.
May not be joined in marriage. May not
be joined in marriage.
To Rachel Warren.
To Rachel Warren.
Thank you. Now, Rachel. I declare that I know.
I declare that I know.
Of no legal reason.
Of no legal reason.
Why I, Rachel Warren.
Why I, Rachel Warren.
May not be joined in marriage.
May not be joined in marriage.
To Michael John Philip Aitchison.
To Michael John Philip Aitchison.
Thank you. Well, now the solemn moment has come for you to contract your marriage vows with each other. So that's good. You knew I was going to say that. Turn and face each other. Thank you. And once again, it's you first, please, Michael. I, Michael John Philip Aitchison,
I, Michael John Philip Aitchison,
take you, Rachel Warren,
take you, Rachel Warren,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Thank you. I, Rachel Warren,
I, Rachel Warren,
take you, Michael John Philip Aitchison,
take you, Michael John Philip Aitchison,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Well done. Thank you both very much. And thank you, ladies. If you'd like to return to your seats, we'll need you later on to sign the register. Thank you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the exchange of wedding rings. And we're going to ask Jack to come forward. Oh, Jack, you've got them there. Come forward with your lovely cushion. Thank you very much. Well, that was well done. Let's give Jack a round of applause. Very, very good ring bearer. Thank you. Now, the ring has long been the visible symbol of vows taken in marriage. It's a circle with no beginning and no ending. While these rings are beautiful in their own right, it's the bond of love they represent that truly makes them priceless. Rings are worn as a symbol of your love for one another and a reminder of the vows you share today. So, Mike, I need you to take the ring that you're going to give to Rachel and place it on the third finger of her left hand. And say to her, Rachel, I give you this ring
Rachel, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage,
and as a token of my love.
a token of my love.
Well done, thank you. Excellent.
Yeah, show it on. Keep pushing.
You can help him.
That's it, it's there.
She's not going to help you.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
That's it, well
Yeah.
done. Now, please, Rachel, you need to place the ring. That's the one. Thank you. And say to him,
Let's give it a switch.
Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a token of my love.
and as a token of my love. There we go.
Thank you very much, both of you. And once again, you can have a little sit down because we're going to have our second reading. And this time, Charlotte is going to come forward to read The Art of Marriage. Thank you, Charlotte.
You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. The great acts of love are done by those who are habitually performing small acts of kindness. We pardon to the extent that we love. Love is knowing that even when you're alone, you will never be lonely again. And great happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Loved for ourselves and loved in spite of ourselves.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you very much indeed. Can we have you on your feet again? Thanks. Now, Michael and Rachel, you have made a statement to those around you of the relationship you wish to cherish and share. A strong marriage is formed by love and friendship, by learning to compromise and to care for one another. This is the core of your marriage and the reason you are here. Today marks a new beginning for you both as husband and wife, and we hope you look back on this day with happiness, love and laughter. You've made the declarations that are required by law, and you've made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses and your family and friends here today. And it's my very great pleasure to declare you are now husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
opens while another one closes. That's how it always goes. One heart's breaking while another one is mending. It's all in the ebb and flow. If I had to, I could go it alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, somewhere to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down, the lights could all burn out, because this house is not my home. Crumble into dust, I don't need that much, I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. One step forward follows one step backwards. That's what it takes to grow. One life lived is another that's just starting, and that's just the way it goes. If I had to, I could go alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, someone to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down. I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. One step forward follows one step backwards. That's what it takes to grow. One life lived is another that's just starting, and that's just the way it goes. If I had to, I could go alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, someone to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down, the lights could all burn out, because this house is not my home. Crumble into dust, I don't need that much, I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. One step forward follows one step backwards. That's what it takes to grow. One life lived is another that's just starting, and that's just the way it goes. If I had to, I could go alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, someone to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down, the lights could all burn out, because this house is not my home. Crumble into dust, I don't need that much, and I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. Because you've become my home.
We'll start with the speeches first. Usually, I know it's in the end, but in this one we're going to start it with on the beginning. And I would like you to give a massive round of applause for the father of the bride, Keith. So please, father of the bride.
Phew. 2 down, 2 to go. I'd first of all like to thank everybody for coming here. You know, friends and family of Michael and Rachel. I think they've done a wonderful, organised this event really well and done a wonderful spread, canopies and stuff like that. I think I'd like to make a special welcome to Michael's parents, John and Tris.
Thank you very much.
I would just go back to and thank Michael and Rachel for everything, the whole event that they've organised. Very well done. Well, actually, I think it was Rachel. I think we've got to thank for the organisation. I think it's you know, very absolutely brilliant. And if you remember, the canopies were especially good. I don't know if you remember exactly what the canopies were, but when the waiter came round and asked Rachel if she'd like another one, she said, no, I'll save that little sausage for later.
Lucky Michael, eh?
There we go.
Michael, I don't know if you quite appreciate, but you've got some people in the Warren family to thank. You've got John, because if he hadn't asked his sister out that New Year's Eve, no, there would be no little Jack and Harry here, and we wouldn't be here. And you may not recall this, but somebody assisted you with the rip currents off Karucha Beach, and maybe there wouldn't be any little Harry here if that hadn't happened.
Saved my life.
You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, I know. What can I say? I mean, you look absolutely gorgeous, and luckily you got your mother's looks and common sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, one of my granddaughters calls my wife Bus Nanny, and I mention this because when you think of Rachel, she's a daughter, mother, sister, and teacher, and she's a brilliant mother. And I don't know what we would call you. Would we call you camping mummy? Castle mummy? Rugby mummy? Football mummy? Swimming mummy?
There's quite a few things.
There's quite a few things, yeah. Quite a few things, yeah. And I know she's an enthusiastic teacher because I've heard her anecdotes from school. And yeah, what more can I say?